Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me on this Wednesday here on YouTube at the Nicolas Comstock Show. If this is your first time ever watching the Nicolas Comstock Show, hi, my name is Nicolas Comstock, also known as Big Sexy. But you can just call me Nick if you're not comfortable telling the truth. Anyway, if this really is your first time watching, I am so glad to have you. If you would do me such a wonderful favor and subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video, which is every day. Alright, you guys, today, I know you guys are looking at the title going, oh my goodness, what's he talking about now? Today I'm going to tell you a couple of funny stories, interactions that I've had with people. And let me start off by saying that in my early 20s and even in my teens, I was on the phone a lot with people. Mostly adults that were older than me. And these two stories have to deal with two females, two totally different, outrageous things that they said to me. We're going to deal with the first one, which is in the title of today's video. So I called a friend of mine. We talked often. She just happened to be a married friend of mine. And we would talk for a couple hours on the phone each week, sometimes twice a week at least. And we would talk and talk and talk. Well, we had been talking for a few years, and she must have felt comfortable with me because she said, Nick, if you would do me a favor, she called her husband's name. She said, if you would pray for my husband this week, because in a few days, he's going in for his little vasectomy. And for those of you who don't know, unless you've been under a rock, a little vasectomy is to snip the little soldiers so they just become blanks and you can't have kids anymore. Or you can't produce kids anymore, whatever. And I was taken aback by that. I was like, did she just really ask me to pray for her husband's vasectomy? Yeah, she did. And I was taken aback by that because, number one, nobody had ever said anything like that to me. And number two, if I was that man, I would have been humiliated if I would have found out that somebody that I was intimate with, especially my wife, was telling somebody else, another guy, hey, pray for my husband's little vasectomy. Now, here's where I got, where I would be livid, is the fact that she called it little. I mean, if I were to ever find out about that, I would be going to try to find me some Cialis, some Viagra, those winky-dink vacuums that they have nowadays. I don't want to use the actual word, so I'm saying winky-dink. But those winky-dink vacuum that they have nowadays to help the soldier stand up and stay standing up for some time. I would be doing anything possible if my wife said, pray for my husband's little vasectomy, because that would just put me through the roof. So that made me laugh because I was like, oh, okay. I don't know what to pray for him. I mean, I'll pray for his little swimmers, I guess. And then the next story actually happened with one of my staff, and I think I mentioned it in one of my previous videos. So back before I switched to all male staff only, one of my staff came in, and church people, don't get mad at me, okay? This is how little Christians get here, so don't be all mad. She came in to me and she said, Nick, I'm so horny. I haven't made love to my husband within 6 weeks. And I'm sitting here going, Why? What do you want me to do about that? I mean, we're not about to make love. I'll get you fired and dropped from they'll drop me from the agency. So what do you want me to do about that? That's something you should talk to your husband about. I mean, it's just so funny because, I don't want people to stop telling me stuff because if they do, then I'll run out of video content. I mean, it just is what it is. But at the same time, I'm just like, sometimes it's just too much. So, what I want to know from you guys in the comments, do people just tell you anything and everything? And what are some of the outrageous things that people felt comfortable actually telling you? I would love to know down in the comments below. I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.